Alright, what's up, everybody? I'm a little triggered right now. I want to explain something, okay, about Satan. Satan means adversary, okay? When I receive messages, I'm frequently, in an incessant fashion, bombarded with the enemy, okay? And I want to just give you a just brief overview of the different types of Satan there are, okay? There's gang stalking. That's a whole thing in itself. I'm not going to even bother trying to get into that. You can try to research it on YouTube if you want, okay? Then there's what's called obstructions. Obstructions have a lot of subcategories. One of the subcategories is witchcraft. Under the subcategory of witchcraft, there is remote viewing. There is domination. There is divination. Underneath divination, there is wizardry, okay? Also, let me click down here. Under the category of obstructions, there's also Nephilim remote viewing and Nephilim remote access. Okay? Nephilim, some of them, depending on the percentage of how much Nephilim they are, have the ability to remote view you, just like a camera, okay? And some witches and warlocks can do that as well. Nephilim. Also, some of them can do what's called remote access, which is where they can influence or control your body or soul, okay? Meaning your emotions or symptoms that you might have in your body, okay? Also, under the category of obstructions, there's just someone's own subconscious stuff going on, okay? And that gets broken down into a couple more categories that I'm not even gonna try to get into right now because it's a whole teaching, okay? Then you've got, let me scroll down a little bit more, or let me just kind of zoom in here, okay? Then there are spirits of demons, okay? If you go to Revelation, I want to say it's chapter 16. I don't remember exactly where it is, but it talks about spirits of demons, okay? Then there's binders. Binders are the disembodied spirits of the Nephilim who were killed back in Noah's flood, etc. Okay, this is all the stuff that the Lord has been teaching me, training me, revealing to me over the last few months. And I'm only doing this video real quick right now because I just had a Nephilim with a username of Watchman, blah blah blah, whatever, coming at me with some opposition. Okay, as I'm receiving these messages from God, I have to sit here and stop and constantly frigging clear out all this satanic crap, all this interference, or whatever you want to call it, warfare. I call it spiritual opposition because what the Lord has taught me is that warfare is technically in the natural, whereas all this crap is in the spiritual realm. Okay? And I'm not going to get into how do you clear it, okay? Only certain people, I'm just not getting into that right now, okay? People have no clue what the hell they're talking about. And they come at me and they say all this crap, especially, and I'm not dealing with it. If you come at me and you don't know what the hell you're talking about, and especially if you're going to criticize me or try to plant seeds regarding my ministry and my offices, you're getting blocked immediately, especially if I know that you're Nephilim, fallen angel, witch, or warlock, okay? Y'all have no idea what I go through on a daily basis or when I'm receiving a message from God. So you don't know how long I have to sit here to receive just a paragraph message from God sometimes, okay? Because the enemy is constantly interfering. And that is why, for example, when I got the message in September about lockdowns happening in November of 2021, that part of it was accurate. I inquired of the Lord as to if there was anything more specific, and that's where the enemy came in and gave me a false, partial word that it would be in America, okay? Do I make mistakes sometimes? Yes. Am I still learning and in training myself? Yes. That does not mean that I'm not a prophetess, okay? If you do your freaking research, you'll see that in November, there were lockdowns that happened. Just like how last summer, I prophesied that there would be a lockdown in August. Well, there was in New Zealand. Okay? So those are two examples of rhema words, of prophecies that God has given me off the top of my head that were accurate. Might I get a detail off or here and there maybe? Yeah. Okay? I'm still coming up in the prophetic. People have no clue what the hell they're talking about. Just because somebody might get one little detail wrong in a prophecy doesn't mean the whole prophecy needs to be thrown out and that person is now called a false prophet. I'm not going to tolerate this nonsense on my channel coming from Satan. I'm allowed to know, okay? God has told me that I am a judge, and I am allowed to know. And I ask him, is this person a witch or a warlock? Is this person a fallen angel? Is this person Nephilim? And if that's you, and you're coming at me, you're getting blocked immediately, okay? Y'all have no clue about spiritual matters. Most people, most Christians are clueless. They don't know their butt from their elbow spiritually. Don't come at me when you yourself are ignorant.